What's going on, everybody? I'm Dave Swift, and guess what? Black Friday is actually here. I know the emails have been saying it for weeks that it's Black Friday, but this is the actual day. And AppSumo has not let us down. They dropped a super secret Black Friday bundle. It is now available. I've got a link in the description if you want to pause it and just go check it out. I don't blame you. 49 bucks is the starting price. A little different thing here. They're increasing that price the more codes that sell. So if you want to lock in the best price, just go get it right now. But remember, it is non-refundable. So maybe watch the video and determine if you like it. Honestly, I think you will. This is the best AppSumo bundle yet, I think, bar none, at least in my opinion. Okay, we're going to get through all of the deals here, and then I'm going to tell you how you might be able to get this deal for free. First of all, what tools are we going to get in this bundle? Well, Bolt is the first tool I want to talk about. This is an AI app builder or website builder. It's basically like ChatGPT that can actually build real things. We're going to look at a way to integrate Bolt with another tool that's included in this bundle called Pica. Pica is normally 600 bucks. We're going to get a 1-year access to their starter plan. That is not an exaggeration. Pica is pretty amazing. We'll go through what that looks like. It's got tons of integrations that allows you to connect up to other tools. And then with just plain language, we're not talking to like Zapier where we have to like drag and drop stuff. Plain language, they're going to give you everything you need to connect up to tools using other tools like Bolt, or if you're using like Claude Desktop, you can use Pica with that as well. Tons of options between those two tools. Next, we've got Reclaim. Kind of a hard left here. Reclaim is a calendar application. So I was testing out all these tools, getting really into Bolt, and I'm like, a calendar application? Like, what? What is this? Reclaim is actually from Dropbox. And the more I started using it, this might be the one for me. Like, it's really, really good. You connect up your Google Calendar or your Microsoft Outlook calendar, and then it just kind of plans your life for you. You say, hey, I need, 16 hours a week of focused work. And I also want to practice guitar and do weightlifting 3 times a week. And you know what? I've got a meeting coming up. It just manages all of that for you. And it will dynamically change your schedule to make sure that the most valuable time is protected. We'll look at it. It's really, really an impressive tool. I'm excited to try it out over the long term and see if I can actually get some utility out of it because it looks really promising at first glance. Next, Hostinger. We're just going to get a full-on web host account here. Up to 100 websites. You get a free domain. It can be a .com domain. So like what, 10, 12 bucks of value right there. It's a fast host. It's like, I think 2 CPUs, 3 gigs of RAM, 100 gigs of NVMe storage, as you see right here. We're also getting some mailboxes, so you can send email with it. And you can either host WordPress or use their AI website builder. So tons of options there if you want to build a little marketing page for the tools you build over in Bolt and, schedule all of your VC meetings over in Reclaim. We've got a total package here, but yet there is more. We already talked a little bit about Pica. Now I'm letting you see the curtain like in the Wizard of Oz you're seeing behind. This is not a real website. I'm showing you a PDF right here. So there's a page break in the PDF. So I apologize for that. So Pica is the tool I just mentioned before where you can use real language. You don't have to be like super technical to be able to connect all of these integrations together. The main thing with Pica, 180 plus integrations, and they're all tools that like it's really good stuff. We'll take a look at the back end of that in a moment. The final tool is Emergent. Emergent is another AI app builder. So you can build websites, you can build full-on applications. It's all self-contained, some beautiful portfolio pieces, some examples that they have created. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Very similar interface to Bolt, but it's going to create different things. You'll kind of see what I mean as we get into it. Okay, let's head over to the apps and try each one of them out. So this is Bolt. It looks like a normal chat interface, right? And you just write in here what you want it to build. So I'm going to have it build me a tip the creator web app with a name, credit card, and email form, and then a $5 tip button. So I'm just going to hit build here. You can see it's working over here to the left. It's thinking through the process. It's going to come up with a plan, and then it's going to execute the whole darn thing. Now, while this is working, I'm actually going to jump over to Pica and show you what this looks like behind the scenes. So Pica and Bolt work really well together. You can use Pica with other builders as well. You can see it's got directions here for connecting up Vercel AI, LangChain, or an MCP with something like Claude Desktop. So you can definitely use this all over in whatever you're building. But the important thing is the integrations and how it enables non-technical people specifically, or technical people that don't want to go to the trouble to create the integrations between different applications. So here is a list of the integrations. I'm not going to spend time going through every single one of them, but you probably recognize most of these names. And there are, what I say, 180 different integrations. Tons of them. So we've got HubSpot, Notion, Make, Gmail, just everything you can think of. There's N8N, Outlook. Yeah, you can connect it up more than likely with this tool. Now, what's so cool is that obviously I'm building out my application here in Bolt, which by the way, it's done. So this is what it looks like. Now, this is just a form and I could fill it out and it would take me to like a thank you page would be my guess. I haven't tried it yet, but in my testing, that's kind of what Bolt likes to do. It builds out the whole darn thing, but it's got a database, but it doesn't send off the information, right? So let's try this out. I'll fill out the form. Okay, so I filled out the form. I'm gonna leave a tip and it's processing the credit card right now and just sends me to a thank you page. No credit card was actually charged. So we need to connect a Bolt to Stripe, and that's where Pica comes in the middle and does its magic glue. In Pica, you just head over to the connected integrations page, add in your connection. So I just hit add connection. I can search for Stripe here, choose that. You'll just add in your secret key. I've already done that. Here's my connection. Then over in Build Kit, I simply prompt what I'm trying to do, and it's going to give me the precise prompt that I want to copy and paste back into Bolt or any other application that I was using with Pica. As you can see here, it's a 3-step process. So you just describe in plain English what you want to do. I'm building a Tip the Creator app, and I want to be able to charge people's credit cards $5 when they supply their name, email address, and credit card. Then it will create the prompt for you. You simply copy and paste it back over into, in this case, Bolt, and it will do everything necessary. Eventually, it will ask for some specific credentials that you can get back over in Pica. Boom, you are done. You've got a fully functional app that can take payments. So that is Bolt as well as Pica. Now let's shift gears quite a bit and head over to Reclaim AI. This is from the Dropbox team. This is a calendar application, uses AI to help you be more productive, schedule your days, and just generally stay sane. So the first thing I would do if I launch this application is set up my work hours as well as my personal hours. You can do that right here under settings and then head to hours. So you have actually 3 different sections of hours. We have our working hours, our meeting hours, as well as our personal hours. And if you hit the little disclosure here, you can see that you can set different times for each. So your working hours by default are going to be 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Your meeting hours, these are going to be a little bit more narrow, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then we have personal hours as well, which overlap a little bit here. So you'll need to modify them so they make some logical sense. Essentially, we are defining our life between our professional time and our personal time, and then we'll be adding in tasks and habits so that we can schedule things out in a way that actually makes sense. Now, in addition to having time set aside for work and time set aside for personal, inside of my work time, I know I need some time without distractions to do my actual work. That is what is considered focus time. So under time blocking here, the first item is focus, and I can head over here and click on Edit Focus Time. Here I can set my goal for the week. I chose 14 hours of focus time. This might take a page out of the old Cal Newport deep work mentality of we're not actually working for 8 hours a day. If we can get 14 hours per week of focus time, that's going to be pretty good. Now, over in my planner or calendar view, I can see that I've got quite a bit of focus time set aside here. I've also got one habit, and that is eating lunch. It's a habit I'm trying to kick, yet I still do it every single day. I've also got a task in here, which is to surf AppSumo from 8 to 9 p.m. Now, if something comes up and I know I have another task to take care of, it's very easy to add in. I just simply click up here, new task. I'll say answer client emails, and I'll say it's going to take me about an hour, minimum 30 minutes, maximum 2 hours. I want this to be in my working hours since it's related to clients, and I want this to be done by the 1st. I think that's reasonable. Now I'll hit create, and it's going to schedule that automatically for me. All right, there we go. It did it. It found the next logical time to answer the client emails, which is after I'm done surfing with AppSumo. Obviously, I added that in myself. Now we can also add additional habits in, like, I really would like to practice the piano more. So I'll add in a habit over here. I'll choose new habit. I'll call it practice piano. I can add it to my work calendar, or if I've connected up a personal calendar, I could add that as well. This is definitely a personal task. So I can choose the amount of time that I'd like to do it, the days of the week, and how many times a week I want to practice. I think to get good, I better practice at least 5 days a week. And an ideal time might be, how about 12 p.m.? I'm going to do this for 30 minutes each, so I'll set the minimum and maximum time the same and just go ahead and hit save. Now it's going to go ahead and look at my calendar and start scheduling out my piano practice time. Beautiful, simple, I love it. It does meetings as well, even gives you some links like you would get with Calendly. Looks like this, very nice interface. Just choose the time you want the appointment and you can book with me. Overall, Reclaim is a very interesting tool. You do get up to 10 seats, so you can invite additional team members to work with you in planning your schedule, and you can schedule out up to 8 weeks in advance. All of the AI features are unlimited. Next, let's take a look at the Hostinger package we're going to get. It's the cloud startup plan. You can see all of the specs on the screen here. And as I mentioned before, you're also going to get 1 year of domain for free. That's pretty nice. Includes a CDN, a dedicated IP address. I don't see much negative here. This all looks like a fairly reasonably priced deal, especially when it's essentially free. I mean, I guess we're paying like $10 per app for a year, but still, that's insane. So I'm just going through the Hostinger setup process here. I'm building out a website for myself. I want to create a website, but I could also migrate it or have someone else do it for me. And then I can choose between WordPress or their Hostinger website builder. I'm going to choose their website builder to try it out. But oh, look at that. We can also go with an empty PHP or HTML website. So if you're a developer, you just want to throw some code up there, you can definitely do that as well. And now I can add in my domain. It's going to go ahead and build out the website. I'm not going to do all that here, but you get the point. It's Hostinger. They're a reliable hosting company, and it's included with this bundle. Oh, and one more thing. Here are all of the domain extensions, the TLDs that you get for free with the plan. There is .com, there is .net. You're not going to get something like .ai, which is like $130 per year, but you get the good ones here. So that is what you have to choose from. One more tool to talk about. This is Emergent. You can see we've got some sample prompts down here to give you some ideas of what you could do. Clone YouTube, create a habit tracker, do a consult plus, I don't know what that is, or surprise me, make a clone of Spotify, just single shot that and it's ready to go. There are some showcase options down here so we can see things that they have already built. So landing page ideas, let's preview this. A nice little Apple-esque clone here for the Aura Max. Looks very, very nice. I don't like the scroll jacking stuff, but that's a me thing. We've got some examples of advanced applications here. It says Ocean Research Platform. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, that is definitely fairly advanced looking. I don't understand any of this, but it looks pretty. Business tools, this seems a little bit more in my lane. We've got a Discord welcome bot, a task manager app. Let's look at that so we don't have to connect up Discord here. Let's get started for free. I mean, look at this. It's got a full login. We're going to have Kanban boards, team management. Let's try it out. All right, I'm creating an account here and I'm in. Like, this is a real tool. Very nice. So I can create a task. Let's go to Kanban view and I've got my task and my to-do. I can move it around. Some other examples here, personal tools, location-based memory app, virtual piano. I could use that with my habit inside of Reclaim. And then we've got mobile apps here. You can build your own meditation app with a single prompt. Very cool. So there you have it. Now you've seen all 5 tools inside of the bundle. If you'd like to have a chance to win the bundle for free, I've got my King Sumo link down below in the description. If you click that and enter in your email address, you'll be added to my email newsletter, and I'm going to pick 10 people who sign up to have a free code for this bundle. So definitely give that a shot. Otherwise, just go ahead and grab it. It's $49 if you act quickly, and I think that is well worth it. If you've got any questions, hit me up in the comments. Like the video if you like the video. Get subscribed if you're new around here. My name is Dave. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you probably a little bit later today. There are lots of Black Friday deals to talk about. All right, peace.